boy Mac Mean, true story, all stories ain't true. This one is, you already know, man. Today I'm talking about Rikers Island, New York State Prison, commissary day robberies and how it go down, man. Now, for people that don't know me, I want y'all to know, man, I don't glorify none of this stuff, and hopefully some of the stuff that I'm talking about on this channel, man, to prevent some of y'all cats that's on your way to the big house, you know what I'm saying, because you're going. Some of y'all cats got one foot on the banana peel, the other foot in the grave. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully some of this stuff will prevent you from going. Now, my thing is this. It ain't really the robberies that really made me want to speak about this stuff. It's really how the police will just let all this stuff go down. You want to know why? Because in Rikers Island, your house goes in. So up north, they do it sometimes, I think, if I'm correct, because I ain't been up north in a minute. I think they do it by your last number of your den number. So if your number's 4, you might go on Thursday, and then now you around a whole bunch of other people. That's New York State Prison. But in Rikers Island, everybody in the same house goes to store at the same day, right? When I first started in Island, I was in C-74, adolescents at war. They call them adolescents at war. Why? Because these cats is up in there ripping each other up. You know what I'm saying? Most of the rippings was happening in C-74. When I got the adults, they were stabbing you up, point blank period. So beef was a little bit different. But in Rikers Island and C-74, I want to tell you about these cats that go, it was more friendly extortion than regular robbery. Like in robbery, you think a dude gonna run down on you, you know what I'm saying, with a pair of scissors or something, you know what I mean, or a banger or a razor or whatever, a barber blade, you know what I'm saying, to eat do food. That happened a lot of times, right? For people that don't understand what commissary is your store day. In Rikers Island, you go to the store once a week. Up north, you go every 2 weeks. But you have a certain amount that you can spend. Some cats hide the fact that they got money just so they don't have to go to the store and get robbed. Why? Because the friendly extortion game was on blast. It was like, okay, boom. Before you go to the store, I want 30 beef sticks, 5 boxes of hydroxys, or you already know what time it is. There was more fights over cats fighting over who they wanted to rob than the actual robbery. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's how the game goes. Back then it was like, it's still like that. Jail is just like that. Whoever's stronger, the other cat is gonna get it. But the cops gotta allow this to happen. Now you got cats that come in jail. The worst thing to see is a dude that was a gangster or a tough dude outside the street, and then you get him in jail and he's pudding. Turn pudding, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man, he's doing run their mouth. You see him up in the joint, passing up they, you know what I'm saying, they Cheez-Its. Now, if y'all know what Cheez-Its is, or matter of fact, it wasn't Cheez-Its, it was Cheese Nips. You know what I'm saying? The Oreos was Hydrox. Them shit was just as good as the soft batch. Oh man, it sound like I miss it, but no. And me personally, I robbed a lot of dudes too. That was my thing. I'm gonna explain the mentality of how things perpetuate itself, right? Think about it like this, right? If you go to a bathroom, you're in a club, you know what I'm saying, and you kind of, you gotta go take a leak. You go up in the bathroom and you see piss everywhere and it look nasty and wet tissue and all that. You gonna just piss wherever you can piss. You staying true to form of what you're walking into already. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dirty, pissy situation. So you're gonna piss on the walls. You know what I'm saying? You know what the girls gonna do? They gonna get on top of the toilet, you know what I'm saying? With their feet. You dig where I come from? But if you go to, you've been in one of those clubs where you go to the bathroom and you might got a dude that's working in the bathroom and he got some gum over there. He got a little spray for you, you know what I'm saying? He might sell some Lucy's or something. The bathroom itself look nice, and you're not gonna go piss up in it because it will be outside of the uniform. You know, it wouldn't be uniform to what's going on. You would look stupid pissing on the floor. Right? So what I'm saying by that is how I got caught up in it is by walking into a situation where that's what was going on. It's easy to get caught up in that world when it's already going on. And the cops is cool with it. Now imagine that. Your kid, 16 years old, in jail, grown ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Plotting out robberies or getting robbed. Why? Because the cops let it happen. They know niggas is getting robbed. But back then, it was snitches get stitches. And that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? If you told, you fold. That was just how it was at that time, you know what I mean? So it was like, a known dude told you, yo, listen, I need 30 packs of Hydrox. You better have the 30 packs of Hydrox. Or we ready to eat his food as soon as you walk through the door. Because like I said, the cops was with it. Dirty, dirty, dirty game, man. Up north, New York State Prison, It's completely different, man. The worst robberies I ever seen in my entire life. And I've been to Attica, I've been to Wendy, I've been downstate, I've been to all these Cat Sack, I've been to a lot of Maxes, right? Used to happen in Green, which is a medium facility. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in C Block and C1. Right across the field from C1 was the Commissary. And like I said, you see the toughest dudes fold. You know, some cats that was tough be up in Rikers Island 2 years. You developing ops. You got, listen, let me tell you something, right? If you come through in 2000 and you do somebody dirty that go up north in 2000, and you go up north in 2002, he had 2 years to get established and wait for your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? So Rikers Island, a lot of dudes set themselves up with these traps, robbing dudes, think that they soft or whatever. But a lot of those cats allowed those robberies to happen because they was new jacks and didn't know what was going on. They didn't know how to read the situation. You know what I'm saying? But once they found out the situation, they start victimizing people because it's victim turn victimizer. You know what I'm saying? So y'all cats that's out here in these streets, man, you young boys or whatever, or old fools still doing crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this ain't back in the days. You know what I mean? You might not get robbed at Commissary, but why do you want to even be in that situation, man? You got to understand something right now, man. All you future criminals or present criminals that think whether you going to Rikers Island, New York State Prison, wherever you go, robbery would be the least of your worries. Matter of fact, getting harmed to be the least of your worries, man. The mental shit that you go through when you in a cell, man, will break your sorry ass down. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And this who tougher contest, especially some of these Rikers Island content creators, man, don't believe them. Don't believe a lot of these stories. Just know that the drama is real, but don't believe the, you know what I'm saying, the spins and the sources that they be putting on these stories. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, what else do these motherfuckers got to offer? If you ain't got nothing else to offer, and this is your last scratch at the fucking surface, you know what I'm saying? Then I really won't take a lot of things that you say to be facts. You know what I'm saying? And that is a fact. You know what I mean? The ones that sound like they glorifying shit or they miss it, trust me, them niggas is going to be right back up in there. And they not letting you rock your own shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That day is over, bro. You feel me? Now, I personally, I beg God to forgive me for some of the shit I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I stayed in, when I was in Rikers Island as an adolescent, I stayed in there for 2 years. I had enough time to figure out the program. And once I started getting the houses where I was getting the phone and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I was putting that extortion game down too. You know, sad to say, that's just how it goes, you know? It's almost like if you don't do it, it's bound to try to happen with you. You know what I'm saying? You being a positive person in a negative situation like that just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, feasible to the situation. It just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. I'll tell you some more, you know, as I move along, so a little bit more specific stories or whatever. Hope, you know what I mean? As long as it doesn't violate somebody today, you know what I'm saying? Where I got to, you know, describe something that was popular and people know who I'm talking about. I like to avoid those situations. So I try to talk in general, you know, unless it's something that's not going to harm somebody. You know what I mean? But, you know, leave in the comments, y'all got any questions about Rikers Island back then, or a little bit more specific on how much money you could spend during commissary, stuff like that. Any questions you got, leave that shit in the comments. You don't know who I am, subscribe to the channel. You know, you ain't gotta share it, but you know, check it out. Check the new the next videos out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And stay the fuck out of jail. It's your boy Mac Me. True story or stories of the truth. The final thing I want to tell you is this, man. I don't care what position you in life, man. You can do whatever you want to do out here, man. Can't nobody stop you from doing whatever you want to do out here. I don't care what your past look like. You can reinvent yourself today, man. All you gotta do is abandon who's the old negative you know what I'm saying, and replace that with some positive you. Even being angry, you know what I mean, and injustice, man. You know what I'm saying? Anger could work in a positive way for you. You know what I mean? You just gotta learn how to transform that energy. Y'all know my favorite saying, man, turn lemons to lemonade. Somehow you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, no matter what position you used to be in, you can reinvent yourself today and do that, man. Take this time, take this opportunity to listen to some of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, and say, you know, I'm glad I ain't never go through that. And matter of fact, now that I'm hearing it, I'm definitely not gonna go through it. You know, I'm gonna reinvent whatever I got going on out here. So once again, your boy Mac Me, true story. All stories ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Make your story a true story today. All right? Peace, y'all.